I sit down. Mind you, I have 6 covers to finish. 6. 6. I go to click the program. Let's pause for the cause for Dana's heart. What's the deal, pickles? All right. I'm sure my kids think I'm a little bit crazy because that's the only part they probably really hear of this conversation. Me singing about pickles early in the morning. It sounds like a setup, but it really isn't. So it is a new week. For me, it's Tuesday. How about you when you're watching this video? Yesterday was like full-blown chore day. Still finishing up, like doing laundry, all of that stuff. And I was working on finishing up a writing project, and so it was just nonstop. I actually did not finish up here until almost like 9:30. So it was a very busy day. This week I'm getting out my pencil. Actually, I'm lying. I'm getting out my pen. This week is going to be crazy because I have to go out of town unexpectedly at the end of the week. So everything that I would have kind of stretched out through Saturday or Sunday, it's got to be bumped up to Friday. And also I have a short story release, which is not a huge push, but it's a group push. I'm a part of a group of romance writers that we kind of oversee a community on Facebook, and this is something that we're just doing together. And so that's what I need to do. I need to get that together. Most of it's done. I need to finish that cover today and get it formatted between today and tomorrow because it needs to be up Thursday. So I'll have it formatted today, if not tonight. The latest will be Wednesday morning because I really want to get it up Wednesday morning, so it will be definitely available. So I need to format. Also, they changed the requirements on the cover, so I need to reformat the cover and interior. I have my first. I have a coursework and homework that I need to finish. And so I started it yesterday since I was doing laundry. It was easy while stuff is in the dryer to sit and read. And so I started that reading, working on it and rereading the assignment yesterday. So I need to start working on, this week I'll need to watch the lecture again. And that's it for that. I'm just doing whatever that module is. And then for crafting, I started this morning because I'm downloading footage, which I'm supposed to be doing as we speak, but it's been going slow. Y'all, I have so much footage. I feel like I'm gonna have to delete so much of it, and I don't like that, but yeah. So I have no idea. I'll figure it out. So with that said, because today is the 8th. Yep. Sure is. Y'all, I have so much. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, well, I'm just going to download it all. Oh. Y'all, this is so hard. It's so hard. Okay, so that's it. So I'm going to work on the Starstruck quilt, which I've already did the first section today. In between my on my writing braids, I would love to get the second portion done, since the next portion will release tomorrow. And if I'm able to do that, then that means I will be caught up. Oh, can we do this? Can we do one time for Dana? Getting it done. So, yeah. So we have the Starstruck. I told you guys I was going to start working on the, looking into the planners, and I've been researching them this week. I'm nowhere near closer to a decision. I feel like when I'm doing this kind of stuff, I have to be careful, because the frugal side of me feels like, who wants to pay $60 for a planner? And I know that I paid $50 before. Then I have to remind myself that this lasts you the whole year. Everything's in one spot. Just the sense of mental clarity and being stick-to-itness and all of that is like priceless. But $60, and the new ones that I feel like that I'm really looking at, which are the Erin Condren, the binder, I feel like that's the one that I should pick, because I can add in things, or as I'm doing a launch, I can add in sheets. And so I feel like I should, but then I get to the cart and it's $70, and I'm just like, Ugh. So I really would like to make a decision this week about my planner. And so I'm just going to do it like that. So I would like to do that this week. And then the final thing is, I have some goals on what I would like to do on my writing as far as rough word counts. And I'm already on it. The other story that I finished did that. The next story that I'll be finishing, I want to finish it by Friday, Thursday or Friday. And then I want to be back on my challenge book. So I got those numbers written down. So it is a total of, y'all, while I'm calculating this up, go ahead, go to the comment section, tell me what you're working on. Roughly 30,000 words, which isn't that bad. I've been kind of averaging around 25 to 35,000 words per week. So it's been pretty cool to see myself doing that, and how it feels a lot easier to do it. And so yeah, the very so word count, y'all got a lot of stuff on this week, and I don't know why I'm doing all of this when I have a short week, but when has there ever been a full out, you know, rational thought behind my stuff? The last thing is, I need to look into some events in Vegas. We're going there for a conference, and I looked up a few, and I didn't see anything that caught my attention. So we may not be going to a show this time, but I would like to just do a real search. I've been doing it on my phone, and a lot of times when I'm on my phone, I don't give it the amount of attention that I would if I just sit and do it at my computer and really focus on it for a good 20 minutes. Like, it's not that big of a deal, like 20 minutes, and do that. So yeah, I think that is it. Plus the ever-present client work. And that's it. I'm writing this down. And this is week 41. All right. So y'all, let me know what you have going on. Yes, this is week 41. There we go. I am rolling. I'm excited about seeing this quilt come together. and I'm getting all of the everything like reorganized over there. You can't see, but I'm pointing it out, and it feels good. It feels good. All right, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning, and I came upstairs to get to work early, but there's some major update going on my computer. So to utilize this time this morning, I am starting on the next section of the quilt along. And this is kind of one of those moments where like having something already lined up works. I brought up some knitting, but I was like, you know what? If I can get a few sections or blocks put together for the next section, well, when she releases the new section today, I will be a little closer to being caught up. And so, yeah, today is going to be a heavy computer day, which sucks that my computer is doing this right now. I have edits to finalize for the story that's coming out in a few days. I'm going to go through it one more time. And then I edited it. I did not do a video of it, but I finished the cover yesterday with the modifications that they have requested. And if it takes much longer, like right now, I am working on a block. And once or have square triangles, and once I finish these, that's all I'm going to do for today. So then I'm going to move on to homework if this is not done. So I will be back to check in with you guys later and show you what I am up to. Y'all, what is going on? This week has been absolutely ridiculous. Like, I have to just, when I say it, it has been nonstop. It has been crazy. And it feels like everything that could have popped up did and tried to just throw everything off. And right now, I'm standing in the middle at the end of the week, totally, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. So, where I am at this moment is sitting at my computer talking to you. I have to go on kind of back in a emergency trip tomorrow, and I'm still up in the air about it because the weather is not accommodating and I'm driving, and so it's just have to prepare for that. And preparing for that this week shifted everything because that means I lose 2 days out of my week. Then I had some issues going on with my mail service. It just was, honestly, y'all, I just had to keep my cool and stay extremely focused. So that has meant, oh, and then, I mean, and it all kicked off when I guess it was maybe Tuesday, when my computer needed to have an update. And so I was like, oh, I'll let it update overnight. I got up here the next morning. The update wasn't done. So I just worked on other things, which I think I told you all about. Y'all, this update made it so that the software that I use to design my covers is obsolete. Totally doesn't work at all. Newsflash, Dana doesn't know how to use Photoshop. Let me take that back. I know how to use it now, but I need help. And I've been avoiding it. And I told you guys about this probably a couple of weeks ago. I have been avoiding learning Photoshop because this other program I have literally been using probably over 10 years, probably well over that. And now, and the way that they kept doing, let me just explain. The way that they kept doing was like, hey, we're not updating anymore. Hey, we're not updating anymore. So I was like, you know what? I have Skillshare, not a sponsorship, but a big plug because I love Skillshare. And I need to just take the class. So I started just taking this Photoshop class, like just a little thing here and there, and the class is one of those hands-on ones, so I would do the assignment and move on. But I didn't finish it. I will now, but I did not finish it. So yesterday I sit down. Mind you, I have 6 covers to finish. 6. I go to click the program. Let's pause for the cause for Dana's heart. Because it dropped, it bottomed out, and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. On top of already trying to cram in, trying to not have 2 extra days, like, it was just unbelievable where my brain was going once I realized that that was happening. So last night, I had to suck it up and put my big girl panties on. Sorry for, mentioning my unmentionables. And sit down with Photoshop. And I did design a cover in Photoshop. And you can't tell that it was in Photoshop. So that's good. Meaning, like, there wasn't a visible difference between my old cover and my new cover. Because they're in the same series. So I know what they should look like. So now I have to get to the other 5. But there are some techniques on the other ones that I don't know about. So right now I'm staring in the face of needing to probably just sit down for the rest of today and finish that Photoshop class. I honestly, though, do not have the time nor bandwidth to do it. I just feel like I don't. However, I feel like if I don't do it, I'm going to use up that time and then some trying to learn all this other stuff. And of course, the class is not going to be perfect, but I know the other program well enough and I've used it for long enough that I feel like I will pick up on the other stuff fast. I just got to learn where stuff is. And so I don't have to keep going to search on Google and YouTube to figure out how to do stuff. So that has been my week. My quilt is pretty. I went to my Weight Watchers meeting this morning and your girl is. So that was good. And now I got to figure out how I'm going to keep this party moving. Y'all, so that's where I am. That's why I have not done an update. Yesterday, finding that out just pulled the rug out of everything that I needed to do. But other than that, everything actually is going well. I started working on the other section on the quilt for the Starstruck. That is going well. And now it is at the portion where it's like the lattice. And so I'm almost finished with the second section. And the third section, the new section was announced. I'm not going to say what number it is. The new section was announced. And with the new section, I need to cut those because those were the scrappy pieces that I haven't done yet. So with that, really, it's just going to be a lot of cutting. And so that makes me feel a little bit better. But homework is going well because when I was in the middle of waiting for stuff to get done, I finished homework. I have a few things that I need to write up to complete it. But like all in all, it's going well. So yeah. Just pray for my heart, y'all. Pray for my heart, y'all, because I don't know. So that's it. Let me know in the comment section what you are working on. Let me know what's going good with your week. Let me know what kind of threw you off your game, but you had that bounce back. Like, you're not stopping me. We are going to get this done. You will not win. Get thee behind me. So that's what I'm about to do now. I'm about to get it in. I'm gonna keep going. It's almost lunchtime and I'm gonna use my lunch break to decide if I'm gonna use the rest of this afternoon to go ahead and finish that Photoshop class, or if I'm going to do what I had assigned for today, which was I really wanted today to be about finishing my homework and doing some sewing, but it may need to be that I need to get on that so that I can get the other covers done. Y'all, some of y'all be asking the day in the life of an indie published author. Well, here you go. But your girl edited a book. Had to change the release date on one. And I did that intentionally. I'm not going to keep doing that though. I did that intentionally because the new book that's coming out would throw off the timeline because they're connected enough that I want, because of the timeline of the story world. And so I just made an adjustment there. But y'all, we're getting it in and not gonna let just hiccups derail everything. So that's what I'm doing. I'm about to get back to work. I'm not gonna show no beef footage of me staring at this computer trying to figure out what's going on with my life. And I'm gonna keep it going. And the weather here has been so crazy. It's clearing up now, but it's been crazy. A lot of rain. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work and I will be back soon. Okay? What's up? Y'all, I have not been back in a cool minute. The last couple of days have been crazy. So I'm actually gonna be finishing this vlog today, which is Monday. Because I just have some things that I needed to finish over the weekend that didn't get finished because I just felt like last week just slipped through my fingers for whatever reason. I fumbled. I got some interceptions. I don't even know full football language, but I think you get it. So today, I've been working actually for a minute, finishing up some feedback, some stuff like that, for the short story that's releasing at the end of this week. And y'all, let me tell you something. I'm starting to get reviews from my reviewers for the new short story. And honestly, I just feel like it may be the craziest thing in the world. But every time I release a story or release a book, I have the same feelings. And I'm trying to get over a incorrect perception of reviews. And I try to, and I'll explain that. And I try to remind myself that, everyone has an opinion and everything is not meant for everybody. And I can't pick and choose who picks up my book and who reads it and who actually leaves a review and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that I cannot control. So I have to remind myself of that when I get something back and I'm like, oh, and not to take it personally. And but with that said, but on the flip side, when you don't take it personally, right, on the flip side, it's like when you read it and people get it, it's just like, oh yes, like it's not even a celebratory feeling, but this feeling of oneness, maybe, like that there's a cohesiveness, something that is a synergy, just I can't describe it in words. It's just like, and so that's what I've just finished doing. My next thing is that I am going over to my sewing area and getting this next section of this quilt done before heading back to my computer and finishing my writing for today. And then I'll come back and the rest of the day or tomorrow we'll pick up the new week. But yes, I'm feeling better today, and just needing to kind of take this whole situation, snatch it up into submission and get everything going. And so yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna get to work. I hope that you are doing well. I know I need to do my last recap because this is not the recap. I'll do it once my brain can kind of settle a little bit. Right now, my brain is honestly just focused on getting these last pieces for this other section done because I've been working on them slowly. But I want to go ahead and sew them up so that I can get to cutting those free-form sections. And I want to do those while I listen to one of my lectures. And so... but I want to finish this first. I don't want to cut the new one until I finish this. So that is it. Well, that's not it. That's just like my marching orders for right now. For the next, hopefully it only takes me an hour or so to finish. And I'm going to take it from there. So I'll be back. What's the deal, pickles? So I'm closing out the week late. I already told you all it was all crazy. I'm editing the footage as we speak, so I'm just totally behind on this vlog this week. But overall, even with the crazy week, I feel like I got a lot accomplished. It was just off, you know, like a little bit just off. And so because it's already into the new week, I found myself kind of trying to get back on track. I think my biggest wins for this week were going ahead and deciding to get the Erin Condren planner. I did order it. I just sucked it up, and I tried to watch reviews, and I felt like they weren't very helpful because a lot of people were focused on a lot of the changes. And I know that's part of the review, but it was more so about, I guess it was just felt like very personal versus a very using first an objective approach to the review and then the subjective pointers that they may like or dislike about them. So I just purchased the one that I thought would benefit me most. Another thing that I did this week, and I can't remember if I mentioned it before, is I actually went back and pulled out some of my old of the big I think these are called the deluxe monthly planners. And what I did is just found sheets of paper that I did not use earlier, and I kind of just added the date in, and I'm just going to work off of those because I did not order another one of those, even though before this was one of my favorites. But since I don't feel as if I had a proper introduction into the binder, I'm going to just wait to see if I want to get the deluxe monthly, just because I love doing business stuff in that deluxe monthly. I have not found the journal that I want to purchase, so I'm just gonna maybe have to just hold off on that for a second. I don't know. The good thing is that I do have a business journal that I've used over the years that I kind of would like to go ahead and finish up. So maybe what I'll do is just use that one next year, since I won't have to use it as much, and then finish that one off, because I've literally had that probably for 7-8 years, maybe longer. So that was a win. I'm still sewing on the quilt along. My biggest like brain cell drain right now is getting this current edits done. So that's kind of been my focus, and really getting through the third week of still being on keto, y'all. I'm feeling good, but I really feel like I'm hitting that pocket of where it could either get really easy, or it could be like, oh Lord, do I want to do this? Because I told myself I was going to do it 21 days. And according to my calculation, I think it's been 21 days. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. I started on the 23rd. 7, 14, 21. Yeah. So I hit 21 on the weekend, over the weekend. So I'm going into the 4th week of doing it. And I kind of wonder if I will kind of feel a little bit more settled by the time I get to like week 6. Because you know, sometimes when you're doing things like right now, and I'm just getting to the point where when I go in the kitchen, I don't have to think. I told you I don't mind eating the same foods again. I've been trying different things on the weekends like before, and I've always done it whenever I had a shift in my diet. I will just try new recipes on the weekend to try something different. Like this past weekend, my new recipe was pizza bites, which they were good. And so just trying that out, you know, getting the bread situation, sandwich situation, having my quick fixes. I think the only 2 things that I really miss, I don't want to say miss, because it may be a mental thing, because in my house we smell them all the time, which are fries, because we eat a lot of fries, or I don't now, but they're just always in the house, and chips. And so I don't know, because it's weird, like I like certain things together. So like having a sandwich to my brain always says have chips or fries, and I don't. So that just feels weird. It just feels unnatural. So yeah, that's it. So I'm closing out this week. I hope that this vlog finds you well. Sorry for the low content. I don't even know how much content I have on this one, y'all. So y'all just gonna have to just forgive your girl. Tell me in the comment section what you are working on. Are you working on holiday stuff? Y'all, we are officially knee deep into October. Next thing you know, they're gonna start putting up Christmas trees, Christmas lights, Santa lines, Black Friday, layaways, everything for Christmas. So what are you working on? Also, because your girl would love a little bit of love, can I get some purple hearts this week? And if you don't know how to find the purple ones on your phone, any heart will do. So I'm out. I'm about to get back to work. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys hopefully sooner than later. Take care and goodbye.
If I can't have you, I don't want you to have anyone. And if you don't want me, there's something wrong with them, right? Maybe I got problems that I don't tell anyone. Have I lost my perception? Feel like I wanna do something wrong now. Packing all your belongings. Say you wanna take some time, but if you say we'll meet again, why'd you have to take